on the pizza. I bring you some chicken, throw it on top, and make your finger lick it. Guacamole, meatball, with cream pouring like waterfalls. Here.
Y'all ready for this? So I'm gonna kick a little ass, gonna kick some ass in the USA. Gonna climb a mountain, gonna soar a flag, gonna fly on an eagle. I'm gonna kick some butt, I'm gonna drive a big truck, I'm gonna rule this world. I'm gonna kick some ass, I'm gonna rise up, I'm gonna kick a little ass. Rock, flag, and eagle.
Yo, what up, my fellow alien brethren? Broadcasting from planet Earth. Today, we'll be doing some art, maybe? I don't know. To be honest, I didn't consider what I was going to do. I streamed last night, and I just hit the go live button to see what I wanted to see what would happen, you know? I talked about it being like going to the gym, you know? It's like once you stop, it's kind of hard to start again, but I figured I would just keep the ball rolling, you know? Like, why not? I'm just gonna force myself to do it. So here I am. I did a little bit of some nature hiking through Doom, a little ASMR experience the other night, but this is a weird time for all of us, really, considering the date, but for me in particular, just because, you know, I'm never on at this time, so we'll see what's gonna happen. I think lately I've been making a lot of art, a lot of like pixel art, and so I just want to like might as well just do it so that other people can watch the process. So there's no itinerary, there's no like scheduled thing. I don't even have like an idea of what I want to do. It's going to be freeform, blank canvas, just to see what happens. Usually it's that's a disaster, but we're going to make something of it, I think. So I mean, also, there's a handful of artists that I know in like my community, and some of them used to stream a lot, and they don't stream anymore. Spice Boy. So I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna take their spot. I'm gonna become the new them, and basically just take their place. Fill the artistic void. So let's do it.
Let's go. Can I interject something? I'm busy.
So here's my canvas. I'm just kidding. It's just my art program. It's just the background. Let me. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I feel like it's in the frame, right? Pretty much. Should have tested this ahead of time, but I didn't. Let's see. I don't even know what I should like start with, really. I'm open to suggestions. Let's see. I guess I could showcase some things that I've been doing lately. Check this out. I made this. Been trying to find some like, I don't know, commission work online, and and through a website called Upward. And there's a lot of like, basically you just post jobs, and then people or artists will submit proposals, and they're like, hey, I think I can do this. Here's some of my previous artwork, and then people who posted the job can hire whoever they want or whatever. So I'm like skimming through a lot of these like job postings, and some of them I submit proposals for. Others I'm like viewing the job description, and like even if I don't get the job, I'm trying to like expand my art portfolio, and I've been forcing myself to actually see if I can accomplish what the job was, even if I don't get chosen to if I'm not even if I'm not commissioned to work on it. So I've been doing some of that lately just for inspiration, just to see like what people are like looking for, and to see if I could even do it. So this was one of them. Somebody was asking for like sample of like a character portrait, I suppose, for some generic types of characters, like very brief description, like literally a 1 or a 2 word description, and that's what each of these are. And so I just, you know, no guidance whatsoever, just kind of started creating this off the top of my head. So that's something I've been working on. I'm curious to see if people can actually guess what each of these are. I think I want to move my yeah, there we go. I'll put it there instead. There we go. Perfect. Let's see. So that's something. What else have I done? I guess. Oh, I did this. I don't think I ever shared this on stream. So there was like a Princess Peach redraw thing going on, like some sort of like trend on Twitter, and like pixel artists or just artists in general were giving their own rendition of what Princess Peach would look like with today's like art standards, or like if people could redraw in the style of NES, what would she look like? Because her original design is fucking weird to say the least. And I know that this isn't her. I did do that. I did jump on the bandwagon, and this is my version. So this is like the original sprite, and I redrew her, which was an interesting like experiment, working with like a limited color palette, because she's only like what, 4 colors, well 3 including like transparent color, so she's only red, yellow, and white, and then you know, just put her on a black transparent background, and then having to use like the background as like an additional color was really interesting. Yo, it's yo, Tails. Yeah, it's double feature. Double feature, my dude. How you been? How's the arm? Hope it's getting better. I know it hasn't been that long, but you know, things can improve. So anyway, this is my Princess Peach redraw. I actually did another version of her. I think this was my original version, actually. Kind of made her a little bit more ditzy. And I guess, yeah, I didn't take into consideration what she would look like if I like used the black as like a background. So that's why I didn't put her on a black canvas. I gave her a black outline though, and I like kind of like bled the black into her dress. So I drew this one originally with the idea of having or giving her an outline, like some sort of like Mario Brothers, like Mario 3 or Super Mario World type of aesthetic. But then I redrew her to sort of like incorporate the transparency of the background. So you had to use tweezers to pull out some gauze that was stuck in. Oof. Damn. That big of a gash, huh? That's wild. Oh, well, you know, hope you got patched back up. And then once you redo the bandage, you gotta feel good, right? It's like taking a shower and then putting on clean clothes. You put some gauze on it. Well, there you go. Yeah, you're good as new, so they say. Anyway, so that's my redraw, but I also did Mario, which was not like a trend, but I did it anyway, and I improved upon what I was doing with Peach. And he has like an interesting like color palette because he's got yellow like she does and red, but he's got green instead of white. So it, like, you can use that color as like a skin tone kind of, which is what I kind of did with you know, his face. His hair is green. I made his sleeves green, his shoes green. So that's my version of it. This was actually inspired by someone else that I saw did something similar. And I was like, oh, like this totally like blew my mind when I saw their version. And so I like created my own based on what they had done. And like, dude, imagine if like we got Super Mario Brothers 1 and it looked like this version of Mario. Wouldn't that be insane? And like had like a 16 frame running animation. Because it's using the same color palette, you know, it's not like I added a bunch of colors. It's the same thing. I think the NES probably could have handled it. It's communist Mario, basically, yeah. And I also drew... Oh, I drew like other things, but I guess recently, just literally the other day, I drew this, which was based on this like pixel art sketch that I'd done like ages ago, like when I was a kid. I used to fuck around in Microsoft Paint, and I still have the image, actually. I looked for it because I was like, oh, I just had this random memory of having drawn these heads. In fact, I'll just find it. Well, hold on. I can't find like... I don't know if I want to go digging, looking for like the actual original one. Here, okay, by the way, here's my gripe with Windows 11, like the new Windows. I feel like the search bar is useless. You know, in your taskbar, you can search for files, even if you know the exact name of the file. Like, for some reason, it just doesn't show up. Shouldn't it do like a PC-wide search for the thing that you're looking for? It like never finds the thing I'm looking for. So, like, I know where the original file is, but like I copied it into like a newer file. So I'm just gonna, whatever. That's what came up. So, so this is what they look like. I drew these heads like 600 years ago. And this is what they look like. And the idea behind them was I was trying to create like a gang of characters. And as I'm drawing them, I'm creating this like their backstories and like their purpose. And I made a gang, or like a band actually. They're like a hip hop punk type of band, and they each have like they play their own respective instruments or whatever, and yeah, think like gorillas. That was the idea, and this is where like this was like the final form that I came to, and these are all the different iterations. And so anyway, I found this the other day, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna redraw them with my skill set today. And I gave them bodies, and I gave them personalities, and then this is what they look like. I haven't given them names or anything like that, but they're my little dudes. They're my guys. And I imagine them being like some sort of Adult Swim, you know, some sort of Cartoon Network cartoon, where they're sort of like these aliens that are in this band, but they're more like a gang, kind of. And in fact, actually, I think here's what would set the mood. Because I know exactly what their music would sound like, because I found an artist recently that I think would... Like, this is exactly what I think they would sound like. Let's see if I can even find it. Yo, Moosk. What's up? Yo, how you be? What up? What up, my dude? Yo, Noah's here too? Sweet, I was just telling everyone about my little characters, my little dudes that I drew. And I think this is what they would sound like.
Doom shot, motherfucker.
They're like a band. Moose, can you guess who the MC would be? Got a goddamn Costco chicken bake. Nice. Hell yeah. I used to eat those all the time. I haven't had one in a long time. They're like, they're glorified Hot Pockets. They're like bougie artisan Hot Pockets. It's gotta be the most left dude? Interesting. Someone else also said the same thing. But it's not them. You've heard of this artist? Yeah, this is Freddie Dredd. Yo, Marshmallow? Yo, what's up? How you be? Welcome. I'm just showcasing some art that I've done in the past. Yeah, we got a new friend. Heck yeah, grab a slice.
Give me pizza! P-I-C-C-A. I want pizza!
Nice. Are you an artist? You love pixel art? It's so underrated for no reason. I know, right? It's making a comeback though. It's coming back. It's like the Green Bay Packers when they're down by 2 touchdowns in the 4th quarter. They come back. Just kidding, I don't know anything about sports. So this is them. It sounds more like I usually slow and reverb my music, so I sped it up. So now it's closer to what it would sound like. You've been practicing digital? Ooh. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, I started out as a traditional artist as well. Sort of a jack of all trades, really. I have been doing pixel art for a long time, but I don't know. It's like I used to do a lot of like pen and paper. And I used to paint a lot, but not anymore. Like this is my like artistic and creative outlet. I'm doing pixel art now. Yeah. We only had the chicken bake for the first time this year, and it's kind of crack right yeah, Moose, I would love to see you do some like fan art of this. Like I said, they have a very like Adult Swim, like kind of Aqua Teen Hunger Force kind of vibe. Yo, Whittles? Whittles is in here? Wait a second. Hold the phone. Whittles? What's up? How you be? What's up? Welcome to the party, pal. The fucking that emote? Hold on a second. Nice. I like it. I dig it. That just reminds me, I have not beaten Cuphead. 'Cause I'm a little bitch. Anyway, here's like a little snippet of like my process, I guess, because I kind of like created their outlines first to kind of sketch them. I originally gave this guy like genie legs. Maybe he still has genie legs. He's wearing like baggy Jinkos underneath. I went through like different iterations of like what their color palettes should be. But then I settled on this and give them white eyes and green skin tones. Yeah, they're a funk gang. Yeah, they're totally funky. Exactly. You know, for the longest time, I didn't know that was a genre. I just like would hear that like style in whatever like social media videos that I came across. But anyway, yo, I'm taking requests, like a double quest, if you will, because you quest and then you quest again. That's why they call it a request. So, I kind of just accidentally, my finger slipped and I hit the go live button, so I'm not really sure what I'm doing. But I'm open to I'm open to suggestions. We can get a little bit more ASMR-y Here we go. Wait a second, let me refresh. Sometimes if you change the speed, it gets all like fucky. Nice. Every time I listen to like ambient music like this, Moose, I'm reminded of you when you clipped the one time I was playing Minecraft, and I was like saying some bullshit about like love one another, love yourself. I don't remember, and it sounded like a graduation speech. Do you remember that? I was just sitting in like the Minecraft menu. What kind of video game these dudes gonna be in? That's a good question. I was talking about how they'd be in like a cartoon, like an Adult Swim cartoon. But if they were in a video game, oof, man, I don't know. That's a tough one. Maybe some sort of like RPG where you play as one of the members of the band, and you basically start off by playing in your mom's basement, right? And you have like really shitty equipment, really like you don't have any songs and you guys suck. And your mom comes in and like has like a tray full of cookies. And she's like your biggest supporter, your biggest fan. And then she becomes like your manager, and she gets you a gig. And then you play your first show and you get like booed off stage. So then you go back, and it'll be like a some sort of Guitar Hero mini game where you're like on stage, except it's like impossible like to hit the buttons at the right time, and so you like your band sucks and they sound like shit, and then you get booed off, and then you go back to the basement and you're like, we got to write some good songs, and then you're like, you have to you know, smoke weed, you know, to like get the creative juices going, and you have to like jam, and you go through these like jamming mini games, and you like build these songs with your bandmates, and then you play shows, and you play another show, and then like there's some guy that like, you know, some record executive, and he's like, hey, these guys got talent, see? And he's like, I want to sign you to a record label, see? And then you start moving on up, and then all sorts of like debauchery ensues, like drugs, sex, rock and roll. But you have the option to like live a very like straight edge lifestyle. So you can like make music without drugs, but it's way harder. The game's way harder that way. But of course, if you indulge in drugs, the game, like making songs is easier, but then like your bandmates fall victim to like addiction and stuff. And then like one of them gets a girlfriend who's like the Yoko Ono of the band. And then, you know, your like lead singer ODs. And then you have to like make a comeback with like a new lead singer, but everyone hates them. That would be the game. Fully fleshed out. What do you think of that, Wits? What do you make of that? Would you play that game? What are we talking about? I already forgot. I just go off on these stupid tangents. Toe Jam and Earl. Yeah, for sure. They would fit right in. Get on it. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it right now. Give me a suggestion. What should I draw? Here's how I would like go about. Let me have a bigger canvas. here's how I would go about designing a character, really. So, especially if it's pixel art. So I have a grid here that's like 16 by 16. So you can create a little, oops. Oops. You can create like a little guy within this space. You know what I'm saying? So just a little guy. There's my guy. Sweet. Alright, that's a 16 by 16 character. I know I went a little above. My little fella. But also you can create characters that really fill up the entire space. So I mean, if I were to draw like I don't know. And you have to think about shapes too. Like shapes for characters is really important. That's why if you look at this, I'm just gonna close that one. If you look at this one, they all have like unique shapes. Like this guy is like tall and lanky, right? This guy is like short and squat and like wide, round. We got like a small, like medium-sized character. We have like also a medium-sized character, but like double their height. The shape of their heads too. This guy's got like a very like rhombus style head, and like we have an oval head like this. You know, we got like an oval head like this, and then we have like a kind of a boxy rectangle head for this character. So you have to keep those things in mind when designing a character to make them interesting, you know. Is that Calvin? Yeah. Hold on, I gotta draw him. Pissing. There we go. Now it's Calvin. What's my spirit animal? Funky Kong. What's yours? So anyway, you could create a character that's like, that takes up more space, right? This 16 by 16 tile. Make like an old man. Something like that. I don't know. Know what I'm saying? Maybe he's wearing like a blankie. Some kind. There we go. Got like a really loose shirt. Yo, Data's in here too? What's up? How you be? What's up? Yo, look at that. Oh, I thought that was Link for a second. From Zelda. The Legend of Zelda. That's scary. It's a scary emote. Nice. How you been? Oh yeah, turtle. Duh, I knew that. I knew that. I should draw myself as Funky Kong. Ooh, that's a good idea. I like that. I really like that idea. But also, you can create like characters in like a 32 by 32 kind of space. You know what I mean? So like something a little bit bigger. Let me sketch something. You know, just like a bigger, like a rounder character. Because you have to think about the space that they occupy. How much, like, what's their shape? What makes them interesting? Because it's not always enough that they're like, oh, they have a unique face. You know what I mean? Like, think about all the times like you've seen like the same anime characters over and over and over again. You know, they all wear like the same like Japanese school outfit. They all wear like the shirt and tie, or like the skirt, traditional skirt. And I know it's like not really about what they look like, but more about their character, their personalities. But you know what I'm saying. Sometimes it's hard to tell them apart. Gotta have like visually, how are you gonna set your character apart? Anyway, so this guy's got a giant backpack, you know? Some shit like that. He's got like a little tuft of hair. He's got a mohawk. Give him a mohawk. Yeah. Yeah. He's just a dude. Give him a beard. Hell yeah. He's like selling you some wares on your adventure. You know what I'm saying? You feel? You feel me? Like he's on his own little adventure. That's fun. The two-word character approach. Yeah. Give me a description. Give me. I am gonna do what Moose was saying. Oops. Funky Kong. Here we go. Gotta find a Nah, give me some like OG Funky Kong. None of this like it's modernized funky. Get out of here. Although this one does look pretty sweet. Put him there for reference. That one's pretty dope too. It was huge. Let's shrink him down a little bit. Actually, this image is not that big. Here we go. Also, I forgot we were listening to some like ambient. This music makes you feel like you're in a Meow Wolf exhibit. Oh my god, this is so funny. Yo, Vile Plumes, welcome. What's up?
What's up?
Just kidding, Halloween's over. Yo, what's up? Hi. Apologize for the jump scare. Let's see if I can find... Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. That's the Funky Kong I'm talking about. Here we go. Here we go. You been good, Data? Yeah, you better be. Let me see if I can paste this into here. Whoa, why is this image way bigger than the other ones? Oh shit, somebody fucking... Oh, these are beads. I didn't even realize that. That's okay. It's still pixel art. It's still a good reference. So that's fine. So what I like to do is I like to have like references, because, you know, any good artist does and uses references. You gotta have them. There we go, something like that. Just have that on the side. Okay. Now we're better set. Him's a cold old man. That's right. Dementia Cowboy. Is that what you want me to draw? Hold on, I gotta write these down. Dementia Cowboy. Wasted Wanda. You asked AI to make the medicine shop guy from Ocarina of Time and Funky Kong? Okay, that's pretty much me, yes. We have to see the results of that, Noah. This is what Enya climaxes to, oh my god. Meow Wolf exhibits. Should we see what a Meow Wolf exhibit looks like? Here we go. Yeah, this looks familiar. I've never been to one of these, but I've... who was it? I think Sin went to one. Sin and Wizen. Wherever there's pixel art, you always show up. Well, welcome. Appreciate you tuning in. We're looking at some Meow Wolf. The one in Denver near you is huge? Hell yeah. I wonder how often they, are they like a permanent exhibit, or do they just like kind of put them on every once in a while? Like the circus. Oh, we got Funky? We got Funky Kong. Ooh, I gotta write that down. Funky Kong. Tons of pussy. Oh my god. That Joker emote. I just watched Joker 2. No spoilers or anything, but an interesting sequel, to say the least. I can see why it wasn't well received. And for good reasons. It's permanent. They have concerts there too. Oh. That's dope. Okay, so we're drawing me as Funky Kong. Oh god. I don't even know if there's not enough room to sketch this. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna go with like the bottom. Yeah, that's gonna be my reference. Just, but the thing is, like, I don't even know how small I want to make this. I'll make it small for now. I don't want to do anything like crazy. Because I can make him like a game sprite, but I can also do like a character portrait, I suppose. Oh my god, I've already fucked up. I don't know what I'm doing. He's got like a big jaw. Round, stupid round head. He's got ears. I'm gonna accentuate his ears. Make him more. Make him more derpy. Okay, alright, I like where this is going so far. And then it's got his like arms sticking out like this. It's got his hands. It's got 5 fingers. Here we go. Transient Tina? Got you. Got you. Just realized you ran out of milk, saw that there was still creamer, but it's vanilla. So it's very sweet. And maybe watered down would be like eggnog. Oh my god. Yo. I like eggnog. I think if it ever came, like, I don't know. I think if I hit it, when I hit a certain age, it's all just gonna be downhill for me, where I'm gonna not give a fuck about what I eat. I'm just gonna, like, wake up and have freshly baked cookies for breakfast. I would drink, like, coffee creamer. French vanilla coffee creamer. Just straight. Just delicious. Actually, you know what I used to do when I was in high school? I used to eat these Pop-Tarts, these like raspberry cheesecake Pop-Tarts, and have them with a glass of milk. But I would cut the milk with some of those like just French vanilla coffee creamers. Oh man, it was bomb. So good. Also, I would eat like stacks of pancakes. Not actually, but I mean, you know, once I hit a certain age, I'll start eating some stacks of pancakes, bacon for breakfast. I like pizza every day. I would eat a bucket of pot stickers. Oh. Yo, Husto's in the house? Husto! Woo! How you be? What's up? It's been a minute. We're like birthday buddies. Husto and I. Justo. Oh, I got you. I see you, Noah. Oh my god. Oh, damn. This is amazing. This is me as Funky Kong. Oh, there's definitely a progression. Oh my god, these are incredible. I love this so much. This is better than what I could have done. This is good inspiration, actually. Well, let's look at the first one. Nice. This is good. See, I went really basic. I'm just drawing Funky Kong with my head on it. Here's a good one. That's the latest one. I love the bananas on the necklace. Oh, that's so good. These are awesome. Medicine. This is the medicine shop guy meets Funky Kong. I love it. And then here's my bitch ass. Been doing all right, you know? Just farting and farting. Having a grand old time. Hope you're doing well. I gotta draw the surfboard too. Oh, I don't know if I like these angles. Maybe something like that. Oh, I just realized this foot is like way... There we go. Like this leg should be further down. Kind of like that. And I can clean this up a little bit. There we go. We're just sketching. You know? This is how I would draw, like, or do, like, traditional art anyway. And so I'm just using my pixel art program to, save paper. Moosk, is this what you do? Is this how you would do it? Oops. I'm assuming you use like Photoshop or something. I'm gonna give it like give myself a thicker outline here. Something like that. Ah, thanks, Moosk. Go on corporate, or so Krail would say. unexpected because you're used to, yeah. Yeah. I feel ya. Not shark tooths, but bananas. Yeah, I dig that. What an awesome look. I love this Funky Kong. Look at him. It's got like that deep V-neck. Just want to bury myself right there in his chest. Okay, we'll put you on the back burner for now. Cut the milk. Yeah. Cut it with some coffee creamer. Use fire alpaca and draw pile. I have not heard of those. Let's increase the canvas size here. Dementia Cowboy. Okay, so I'll tell you what. Let's make it a Is it 64 by 64? Yeah. Okay. Let's do it as a portrait instead. Actually, this might even be easier as a new image. Okay. Oh, Dementia Cowboy. Man, I don't even know how I would draw dementia. Something like, I don't know, but I feel like I would need a reference for this. Maybe. Dementia. Actually, you know what? I am gonna... Let's just look up dementia. Let's look up some Google images of dementia. Right, lots of old people. Ah, here we go. Let's look at the elderly. It's mostly just depicted by old people, some geriatrics just touching their heads. Well, that's a good one. Looking very pensive. Lots of confusion. So the general consensus is just touching your own face. Mostly your forehead, because that's where the dementia is. Okay, I think I got it. You know what? I am going to use a reference though. I'm going to use her. Old ass cowboy loses horse. Oh, that's a good one. Wait, hold on. This one. Let's size this down. And take this image, drop it into here. Oh, that's also a huge image. What the frick? Half the time I'm just finding reference pictures. Okay. There we go. That's our reference. All right, here's our canvas. Cool. They're both free. Yo, yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I just never heard of them. Group drawing sessions? Ooh. That's interesting. That's fun. That's fun. Okay. So I think I might go for... Oh man, this top one's pretty good. Let me see if I can replicate that. We got... Gotta get their head in there. Yo, bow.
Bal of the Art just subscribed. Zeke, wait, don't end stream Jew. Oh, sorry, force of habit. Howdy.
Ballo is coming at the end of stream. Yeah, I appreciate the resub. Enjoy my stupid emotes, like this one. Yo, have a what
I'm a did, he's a did, she's a did, we're all today. I'm a did, he's a did, she's a did, we're all today. Hello darkness, my old friend.
Just kidding. Yo, what's up? How you be? We got Bal in here. Gotta get that cowboy hat. Oh my god. What? You're in the wrong place.
Spice Boy just subscribed.
How dare you?
Funk yeah, beach.
Yo, hell yeah. Oh my god, we got a Bal and a Spice Boy. Yo.
Y'all ready for this?
Nice. Yo, how you be? We're having a little ASMR trip through my canvas. Little 16-bit nature hike. We're channeling our chakras with all this ambient music. If you guys are wearing earphones, just go ahead and press those deeper into your skulls. We're just arting. I'm gonna be your spirit guide through this experience. By the way, I appreciate the those subs. You ain't gotta do that. You ain't gotta... Whoa. Nah.
Black Floyd _101 just subscribed.
Yo, Black Floyd? Oh my god, Tailzos? Yo, coming in for round 2? Nice. You've transcended. You've become... Nice. Whoa, that went longer than I expected. How you be? It's the scams train. Oh no. Choo choo. Nice. Spice Boy, we were talking about you the other day. We were like, all that's missing is Spice Boy and the whole gang would be here. Now the whole gang's here. What is this? What am I doing? It's an awful cowboy hat. Let's see. We're drawing Dementia. We're drawing Dementia Tom. Or Dementia Donnie. Don Dementia. The crazy angle that I'm drawing these eyes at, or this whole bit. See, what do cowboys look like? Should I just draw them like Woody? Duh. He's kind of like, duh. I definitely need to redraw that hat. That is for sure. Oh my god. Yo, Moose, you're also working on some art? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Noah, you had dementia when you were 12? For a whole year? For real? For reals? Don't remember a thing. I feel like that could go two ways. No, that could be a joke.
_ping just subscribed.
But I can't tell. Oh my god, wait, we got Husto Data gifting to Husto. Yo, Christmas comes early this year. Hell yeah. Nice. Yo, Data, my dude. Woo, nice. You ain't gotta do that, but I appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah. Gusto. Enjoy all these dumbass emotes that I have drawn, like this one. This is a crazy angle. I'm like tipping my head just to get it right. Face down on pillow, just in that Beverly Hills Ninja realm. Oh my god. Yeah, Val, hook up the sound system, just blast your ear holes with my stream. Dementia. There we go. Val gets it. You had dementia since you were 12. You don't remember anything since. Dementia is that purple September badge. Whoa. Yeah, I never got one of those badges. I didn't get one. They I wonder if they did that specifically because they like increased the price of subs, I think in September. So they're like, well, we got to give people a reason. What's this cowboy look like? Got those long sideburns and maybe... What era is he from? Maybe I can move him over a little bit. There we go. Gotta give him his, like... What do cowboys wear? Collars? Collared shirts? I'm assuming. I'm just picturing Woody. Dementia Dan. That's who this is. Dawn Mentia. Dawn mention it. Maybe he's got his eyes open. Yo, what the heck? What's a hype chest? Oh shit. Cool. Choo choo, motherfuckers. Nice. Yo, thanks for the hype train, guys. The hype chest. We put on some cookies in the oven? Hell yeah. That's even better than getting a gift sub, to be honest. Okay, so I gotta fix some shit. So his ears, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. What am I doing with his ears? What am I doing? Just something like that. There we go. Should I give him a mustache? Yo, party on, Wayne. Party on, Garth. Hold on.
Swing!
Yeah, there it is.
Swing! Showing! Wayne's World! Wayne's World! Party time! Accident!
Okay, I want to make his hand a little bit more obvious. Like, I don't want it to just be like a... Gotta be doing something interesting with his hand. Gotta get the thumb in there. His fingers are actually... Oh man, hands. They're like magnets.
Water, fire, air, and dirt. Fucking magnets. How do they work?
I think of art, especially in like a digital program, the way I'm doing it now. I've mentioned this before on stream. I think of it as like I'm sculpting, actually. I'm painting, really. I'm painting with pixels. Oh man, this is not working out the way I wanted. Also erased his eyebrows. Huh. Oh, I see. Because the thumb should be like way up here. So there's still not enough space. I think that's the issue. Not enough space for like the fingers to breathe. Let's get the shape of the hand. Because the thumb comes up. It's touching like the cheek, right? You gotta run? Yeah, no worries, Data. Imagines, dude. Imagines. Yeah, it was good to see you. Right, okay, and then like the fingers kind of have like this shape, right? But it's like this finger is hidden because it's like touching his forehead. Yeah, something like that. It's getting closer. And like the palm is like, fuck. How do palms work? They're like magnets.
Water, fire, air, and dirt. Fucking magnets.
Just joking. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yo, Madam Antla's in the house too. Nice.
What's that?
How you be? Yo. What's up? Speaking of, I've been working on some art for Madam Antla. I even worked on some art the other day. Y'all want to see? Y'all want to see what I've done? You want to see the mistakes I've made? By the way, we're channeling a little bit of we're channeling the ethereal beings from another dimension. We're aligning our chakras. We're stretching our fascias. We're realigning our chis. Whatever that means. Yo, check this out. You guys ever heard of a baguette? You don't even know what a baguette is. Yo, are you ready for this? You ready for this? Check it. Check it out. I'm about to blow your mind. Hold on.
Feel the rhythm! Feel the rhyme! Get on up! It's pushcart time!
Here we go. There it is. There it is. A little baguette action. A little smoky, wavy, waviness. What do you guys think? Speen. Exactly. The vibe gods are in town. They're vibing to this baguette spinning in the waves. Look at it go. Yeah, so this is Oops. It's like a 16 frame animation. And go frame by frame. Let's get rid of that baguette for a second. Look at this wave. Look at that. Oh, wait. Hold on. I fucked up. Don't look, guys. Okay, it's fine. Look at this. Hand drawn by yours truly. I spent a good couple hours like trying to figure out how waves work. Because, I mean, as much as I like, you know, as much as I know about art, there's some things that I just like don't ever practice and don't ever do. So like you can see the different iterations. So this is like the original wave that I did, right? Which, by the way, I don't even know if you want this in the background, but I just did it because I thought it would be cool. Just to have something else going on, just instead of just the spinning baguette. So I just sort of like painted these like lines, like frame by frame, you know. And then I did like a different version of it, because what I didn't like about it is that it just looked like they were just trading like back and forth. You know what I mean? It didn't look like it was moving. So it was just kind of like going up and down, exchanging space. And then I don't remember what I was trying to accomplish with this one. But I did a different version of it. I think that's because I was trying to like thicken up the line a little bit. And then there's, oh yeah, this version, which is just like an 8-frame animation. So I made it quicker. So I eliminated some of the frames. But I was like, I don't know, that's a little too fast. Then I was like, well, what if I made it a 16 frame? I was like, so I'm gonna spread out the frames. And I know it's choppy, I know it's like flashing, but I was gonna put in between frames, and I just like didn't do that. But then eventually I settled on this. I just kind of like, so what I did was I like watch, it's easier to understand the animation if you watch just one specific point. So like watch this right here and go frame by frame. Right? So it like goes down and then it comes back. Oh, it like loops around to this side. So it's actually not just going up and down, but it's actually moving across the screen too. So it starts here and then moves this way and then ends up on this side of the screen and then goes up. So it's basically doing this. Anyway, now it looks like this. Except more like this. I gave it some green smoke to fit your aesthetic. Oh, thanks. Yeah, this is I'm using Aseprite, which the default theme, or like the color theme, is not like this. I specifically like painstakingly went into like the code files and I like altered, I used like the hex code to like change the colors, and it was like trial by process, because it wasn't like, oh, this code changes the frame highlight color. It was just a guessing game, so it took forever. Yeah, I hella customized this one. Yeah. You guys want to see another one? Are these spoilers? I'm spoiling all these cool emotes that Madame Antla is going to be using. Although, I've shown you, Ansela, I've shown you the final product, but I've never shown you like the process for like this one, for example. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. This, I think. For those of you who don't know, Madame Ala is also a streamer and commissioned some emotes, some animated, and this one in particular is. And I guess the idea was like on her stream, they watch a lot of like cartoons and stuff, like 90s Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network and like music videos and stuff, and she wanted an emote that represents that. So this is what the emote looks like. A little MTV action, a little music video. And also I was trying to think of like, what's the best way to represent that? And, you know, I don't know if like just drawing a cartoon would suffice. And so I went with the most recognizable thing. And that's the logos for each of those networks. So like Cartoon Network and the Nickelodeon logo. Because realistically, you're going to be looking at it like this, right? It's gonna be like that big. Well, to me, that's 100%, but maybe for you guys, it's gonna be this small, or even smaller, right? So you want something that like people aren't necessarily gonna be like, wait, what? You don't want people constantly looking or like leaning into their screens, like, what is that? What is that supposed to be? Because emotes are tiny, you know? And it's, yeah. But, I mean, people are gonna have to do that with this one anyway, but at least, like, from a distance, I think, like, the Cartoon Network logo is pretty identifiable. Same with, like, Nickelodeon and the MTV logo. And so I drew it on an old school, like, CRT. Had, like, the backgrounds going, so check this out. So, oh my god, I haven't opened this in a while. There we go. Here's what the animation looks like all the frames. So I have like the Cartoon Network logo just by itself. So I had it like, I originally was drawing the letters for the Cartoon Network logo, and I'm like, there's no way you can read that. It's like way too small. And it won't fit on the screen. And so I made it fly across the screen in large letters so you could like still read it and then have the whole thing come into frame, right? Yo, Nada's here? Yo, Nada, what's up? What's up? Yo. How you be? Yo, I'm sad that Halloween's over. But, you know, there's always, like, next year. Or, like, other themed months to look forward to. Like, we could have turkey movies, Thanksgiving movies, all November long. Halloween is in our hearts. It's true. For Hormus? Nice. I like that. So anyway, that's the Cartoon Network logo, and this is the background. I kind of made it just flash. What's also interesting about this is like, not all of these frames have the same length of time, on them. So like, I wanted the Cartoon Network logo. It's gonna fly by fast, but I wanted it to like linger right here, because I didn't want it to just show up for a brief second and then it just disappears. So it's hanging here for a few frames, but I had to like still animate the background too. So you'll see the background, if I'm going from frame to frame, is like changing on every frame. But here at the start, it changes every 2 frames, which you can't see it because the logo is blocking it, but it changes every 2 frames. And then here it's changing every frame. So I had to like take into consideration like what it would look like when the whole thing is playing. Anyway, I'm going into like just way too much detail about this. Also, I love doing this part, doing the static in between. And then here's the Nickelodeon logo frame by frame. Made it kind of like splat onto the screen. I gave it like the GAC green background. Made it kind of like wiggle a little bit for a few frames. And then this is my favorite one. I just drew the MTV logo in different ways. And of course the text here at the bottom is supposed to say television, but obviously you won't be able to read it because it's going to be way too small. So I just kind of like fudged some like black lettering, even though it's not legible. And this was fun, just to like get the logo drawn and then just, you know, take the paint bucket and just click and just try different colors. It was fun. The ring girl, yeah, right? That'd be a fun emote. And then here's my little like Kurt Cobain. Oh, that's right. I started giving him like more detail. I started drawing like there. Wait. Oh, never mind. Started drawing, giving him highlights in his hair and making him look more three-dimensional. It looks a little flat. But yeah, I gave him like different like mouth shapes. I made him move across the screen like it was like cinematic. You know what I'm saying? And then this is my favorite part, the 2-frame animation. Oh my god, it's so fucking funny. Oh dude, I love this. Just back and forth. As soon as I drew it, I just started laughing. And it works, you know, like it doesn't need to be like more detailed than that. So anyway, then it loops back to Cartoon Network. That's the whole thing. Yeah, this was fun to do. It was quite an endeavor. I used the maximum amount of frames that Twitch allows, which I started drawing this without even having that in mind, really. I just started with the Cartoon Network logo. Actually, I started with the Nickelodeon logo first, and then I did the Cartoon Network one, and then I did MTV. And I just like kept working and just kept adding frames, adding more frames. And then I started to realize like, oh shit, I'm running out of frames. But it just happened to work out perfectly. It was like exactly 60 frames. And you can even see here as the little like cursor is chugging along, that you can see where the frames kind of like slow down a little bit. So anyway, so that's how that works. This one was fun too. By the way, since I have you here, any ideas for like colors? Like, I don't know what you were thinking, because you wanted to keep it like matching thematically, I guess, with like your channel and like other art that you have. I thought about adding some, like a little bit of purple to this as well, because I know you have like a purple and a green kind of like vibe, which is pretty dope. I love that too, when like people have like a brand, and it's like very defined by like their color palette. It's great the way it is. The way it is. Sweet. I'll still add to it. It's not finished. Here's my Dementia. We're drawing. What? Yo. Nah.
Natagirl just subscribed. Is that a loaf of bread?
Nice. I think you meant. Nice. Yo, I appreciate that. Yeah. Have enjoy this thing that I drew. Enjoy your Wendy's emotes. Oh, that's what you meant. I should give this guy a pencil mustache. There we go. And then, where's his chin? I guess his chin would be like there. So, by the way, I'm taking suggestions. Art suggestions. Whatever you guys want to see me draw. I may or may not draw it. I don't know. I don't know. Depends. I have time. God, I've always been terrible at drawing collars. I don't even know if I understand them. There we go. Something like that, maybe. There we go. So the prompt here was a Dementia Cowboy. Colors are tricky. I don't understand. Okay, so we'll leave it at that for now. We'll give him some basic colors. We'll give him green hair. Oops. We'll give him a brown hat. We'll give him that for now. Something like that. Yeah. What do you guys think? Wait a second. Is that what I want? What do I want here? What's going on in this little corner? This should be his like neck. Right? That's how you feel at 8 a.m. daily. Who the hell asked for that? It's, he who shall not be named. Well, earlier I was going through like these other images that I've created, and these were, each of them were based on a prompt, like a 1 or 2 word prompt. Which, by the way, now that we have like enough people for like a guessing game, let's see if you guys can guess. Everybody, come on down. See if you guys can guess what the prompt was. We got this guy in the top left corner. Give me a 2-word description of what you think the prompt was for this little man here. Go ahead and type in your answers now. A new car! No, that's the prize. That's the prize. You guys think time's running out? Chad Mega Man. Amazing. That's gotta be the best one. The best answer. The only answer, really. Pork chops are good, yo Spice. Hell yeah. I saw your message earlier about the pork chops. Make me jealous. You make me jelly, dude. Major Tom, okay. We got Chad Mega Man from Netta. We got a new car from Matamantla. Major Tom from Val. Chork Pops from Spice Boy. What? No. Nah. You can't sub your way to victory here.
Matamantlu just subscribed.
Matamantlu. Nice. Yo, what? Antla, you ain't gotta do that. Antlu. It's the Australian accent. Can't pronounce it. Yo, appreciate that. Have yeah. Yo, I appreciate it. Thank you. Well, the prompt for this one was Space Racer, also known as Matamantla's dad. All right, we're going for round 2. Round 2. What do you guys think the prompt was for this this character here? What do you guys think? Time's a ticking. You have until the end of the song. Yo, also, Crazy Rob is in here. Yo, what's up? Yo, how you be? What up? Yo, Rob, you crazy dude. Get in on this. Get in on this. What do you think the prompt was for this drawing? Give me like a 2-word description. We got Barbie Oki. That's pretty good, Val. It's pretty good. Fish. Nice. No. No, well, you know what? I'm not going to pass any judgment on any guesses. You can guess fish all day long while you sing that song. We're going to Christina Aguilera. Christina Aguilera. Nice. I will tell you this, none of the prompts are like names, and they are basically like very basic words, very basic word descriptions. Yeah, what was the prompt for this drawing? Pop star? That's a good guess. Those are some, very basic descriptions. Yeah, it was not very specific at all. This one was Karaoke Queen, actually. Karaoke Queen. So we got Space Racer, we got Karaoke Queen. That was pretty close. Yeah, Barbie-oke. Yeah. We got the disco ball in the background. We got the sparkly earrings. That one was fun. Okay, round 3. Here we go. What was the prompt for this one? Look at this dude. Look at that hair. Damn. Remember, we're looking for basic words. This one is also a 2-word prompt, but you could view the second word as like 3 words. If let's say the second word is hyphenated. But you can guess whatever you want. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to skew the vote or the guessing. We got Thunderman from Rob. What it feels like to chew 5 gum. Oh my god. That's an awesome answer, actually. I love that. I love drawing prompts, or like drawing images based on like longer prompts like that too. Like playing like those Jackbox games, or even like Garlic Phone or whatever people call it. Gartic. Garlic bread. We got Electrocution from Bal. Yeah. Garftic. Yeah, like Garfield. They should have like a Garfield exclusive garlic phone. Garlic bread. Yeah. Song's almost over. Get your guesses in now. This was, in fact, electric superhero. He's an electric superhero. I would have accepted supervillain, but yeah. He's electric. So we got the Space Racer with the Karaoke Queen. We got the electric superhero. All right, last round. Here we go. What do you guys think of this one? What do you guys think? Frankendaddy. Dang. Yes, please. No. Anything works. Think about like where you would find this person. Give this person a backstory. What would they be doing? Local mechanic. Ooh. Val's pretty good at this. Hotline Miami. Okay, all right. I see you, Moose. Mama's Strong Boy. Okay, this one is actually 1 word. This was a 1-word prompt. But again, it's not to like sway like the guessing. It's more of just to tell you exactly how many words it was. Shit is not. I will tell you, it's not shit. Although I may have drawn like shit. Las Vegas local. Oh my god. What would Lasagna say about that? What would Tom Jones... Although Tom Jones is Welsh. I don't even know if he does Vegas shows. Doug? Yeah, his name... Yeah, this is Doug. You can't see or you can't unsee the mechanic now? Yeah, that's a good guess. That's a very good guess. I'm not even sure if I really nailed the prompt, to be totally fair, but the prompt was biker. Look, he's got like a little heart tattoo. He's got the cut off vest or cut off jacket. You know what I'm saying? You cook at the hot dog stand. Yeah, no, you guys had good guesses. Lasagna, don't hate me. Oh. You have no tattoos and you are a biker. I should have just drawn Spice Boy. People would have guessed it instantly. That's funny. Yeah. So that's what I've been doing lately. And I'm doing Dementia Cowboy in the same similar vein, I suppose. So all of these started out the way that this looks now. There is something that I haven't, maybe some of you guys who came in later didn't get a chance to see. I also drew this, which is, hold on, check it out. They're my little guys. They're my little guys. Cats would be bikers if they had thumbs. Fat definitely would, for sure. Fat the biker cat, yeah. Plant gorillas. Oh my god, Bal, dude, Bal, you're on it. So check it out. So okay, I'll give you a quick synopsis of like how these came about. So the other day I opened my art program and I was like, I want to draw something. I was like inspired, and I was looking for inspiration, and then I remembered a picture that I drew like ages ago when I was a kid. I drew these little heads, these figures from when I was, yeah, like I said, when I was a kid, and I drew them in MS Paint. And I guess I can show you, because I still have the image. Maybe I can find the original image, because I showed a different version of it earlier. I'll find the real one this time. Oops, not what I wanted to click on. Where is it? Which I would do a Windows 11 search for it, because I know exactly what it's called, but like, yeah, for some reason Windows 11 doesn't find the files that I'm looking for. Okay, so I literally drew this when I was like 12 years old. And so I was drawing these like little characters, and in my mind I'm like creating their backstories and like their like what kind of characters they are, and I just drew their heads, right? And then this is like the final version. This is like basically right here what I ended up settling on. These are the final versions of them. And so basically I redrew them with the artistic skill set that I have now, and I gave them bodies. I gave them their own like little personalities and things. And yeah, the idea behind them is that they're like a gang, but they're in a band, and they play like hip hop / punk. And in fact, I was showing earlier exactly what they would sound like. Check this out.
Doom shot, motherfucker.
Imagine a Gorillaz type of band, and they make music like this.
These bitches want my cock, I hit them with the good old mop. Locked up in the dark, I lick the blood up like a shark.
Should sound more like this.
I'm not the one that's heaven sent. Freddie gonna tell you, now
Here we go.
money,
Hold on.
simple, man, I throw it up. Before I get to geeking off the shit, don't tell me what the
Suicide Boys? Nah, this is Freddie Dread.
all alone. Booted up, I slap the fucker. Bitch, you are a brother fucker. Test me
Here,
once,
I'll share.
Test me twice, I'll kill your uncle. Vodka or even smother, turn you to a colder summer.
Actually, you know what?
And put you under with the worms. I'm
Yeah, here we go.
Feel the dread, I give them lead. 45, I see
You know, some of you guys have Spotify. That's the song we're listening to.
Keep me fed, untouchable, sit now, I break the
So each of them plays like an instrument in the band.
Sip the blood, get the skrilla.
I want you guys to guess. Here's another guessing game. Last one. Who do you think is the MC in the band? I'm actually curious. I'm very interested. Yeah. Yo, Madam Antler knows. Yeah, Freddie Dread. The dude on the left. We gotta vote for the dude on the left. But anyway, so I mean, you guys can keep guessing. The dude on the right. Ooh, we have a vote for the dude on the left. Dude on the right. So yeah, so they're like a band, but they're sort of like aliens. They come from like an alien world. And when they're playing together, they sort of like have superpowers, where they're like, but superpowers in the sense that they're like the Aqua Teen Hunger Force. You know what I mean? Like they're not really heroes or anything like that. But I imagine them as like a Cartoon Network or like an Adult Swim type of show. So these are my OCs. I don't have names for them. I don't even have a name for their band, but I just want to share that I made them. I made this. Imagine a music video that's like, "6 Feet Deep," if y'all are curious. Literally one of the most perfect albums ever. Gravediggers. Ooh. You'd watch that? Hell yeah, Nada. Nice. Yeah, they're like fun little dudes. And so this sort of like led into me talking about like what makes for good character design, and like talking about like how you'd frame in a character. So I drew these on stream earlier. So each of these characters has like their own unique shape, I guess. So this guy's like tall and like rectangular. You know what I mean? This guy's like square. And we got like a short rectangle. We got like a medium-sized rectangle. Even the shape of their heads too. We got like a rhombus type head. We got like an oval, like football-shaped head. This kind of head, and then like a rectangular head. Oh, there's one thing I didn't mention. Look at their eyes. So here was the inspiration. Their eyes, there's a reason why there's like a set of eyes over here on the side. Because their eyes are all just the letter D arranged differently. So like, you know, like this character's eyes are like this, and then we got this character's eyes are like this. You see what I'm saying? This one was was meant to be more like this, but I gave him more slanty eyes. Yeah, so their eyes are very expressive as well. And like, you know, their stance. Anyway, the MC, I imagine the MC would actually be this guy.
Don't act like you don't know Big Naughty said don't fuck up the bass. If you don't know my crew by now, then rude boy. Doom shot, motherfucker. If you don't know my crew by now, then rude boy, check out the crew. There's one of us, man, then I'll definitely snap man into two. Don't act like you don't know Big Naughty said don't fuck
Yeah, so they're fun. They're just fun to look at. And like listening to the music too. It's like I can totally imagine what they would look like in a cartoon.
Sick and tired of bitches acting like they wanna know me. Freddy ain't no phony, tried to check me, it's a warning.
Anyway. Back to aligning our chakras. This is how I feel right now. That's me. Haven't listened to Freddie Dredd in a fat minute. Well, now is your chance. Okay, so let me get a quick, like... Oh, man. Let me get some... There we go. There's Dementia Dan. Got some color on him. By the way, I've been like using the SNES color palette a lot lately because I think it's fun. Oops. So yeah, I like working with like bright, kind of vivid colors, and it's helping me really expand my understanding of like of color too. Because, you know, not everything's like black and white, you know? Because when you look at something that's like shaded or something that's a little darker in real life, you know, things take on like different hues, like little like darker like blues or like purples and things like that, and depending on like what the light source is really. And just like studying how video games were made with such limited color palettes back in the day is really fascinating, because it, you know, they had to make do with the limited technology, and it's crazy the shit that they've done. And what they were able to accomplish. What do I want to do here? No? Do I want to make the hat? Maybe that's what I want. Oops. So if you're going to shade something, you don't always have to make it black, or like a darker shade of the same color. Things kind of shift hue. Town with no name. Or a horse with no name. So if I were to shade this, I guess what's kind of cool about this color palette here is that it's kind of like already arranged in a way that's like allows you to branch off in different directions. So if you were here, you can kind of like go up or go this way, go diagonally, things like that. So if you're starting with like a yellow base, you can go towards purple. But I'm a basic bitch, so I still like shading with like a similar color palette. Do something like that. If I were to get the hair, would I do purple? I don't know. Maybe a blue? Maybe something darker. It's too easy sometimes to just go for the darker hues, but I guess this works. When you start getting wild with our shading. Yeah, no, I hear ya. I hear that. And just even if it's not like totally wild, but just like using, I love the idea of using unconventional colors to depict like regular ass things. Like for instance, his hair. Like hair isn't green. But it's a fun color. Even white, like using white here, I regret doing that. I try to avoid using white as much as possible, to be honest. Because it's kind of like a cop-out color. And I feel like maybe yellow. I feel like you can make things look more, like way more interesting. Oops. Oh, I see. I was using the bucket tool for some reason. Anyway, this guy's got lips. By the way, if you guys are... anyone is an artist, feel free to share anything that you guys have been working on. I love looking at other people's art. Because, you know, it's a process. And it's fun to, like, to share and to relate. Let's see. So the light is coming from like you know, I generally tend to draw light from top down, so it's like coming from this direction, I imagine. So I can hit some highlights here. But also I don't know, I'm trying to imagine like what like those 10-gallon hats look like. They kind of have that like part in them. I haven't seen a cowboy hat in a long time. Something like this, maybe. And then get some highlights here. Maybe even back here. Know what I'm saying? You have a work in progress? Yo. Pics or it didn't happen. You drew your character from web fishing? Yes! Oh my god, Spice, I want to see that. That sounds dope. I love that web fishing is like, was made exclusively for you. Give me a second. Let me take a look at what this is. What this is? Oh, nice. Yo, it's. Oh, dude, it's Simon from Cry of Fear, but it's Musk. That's awesome. What are those? Okay. Yeah. This is dope. Okay, so we got some like. Some multi-dimensional like image shattering here with like the mirror breaking with the scared Musk, the bloody Musk in the shards. That's pretty cool. We also got signature hairstyle and glasses, the gun and the phone. Yeah. Them kicks, nice. Yeah, Musk. This would be a perfect Halloween costume, like we talked about. It's so easy too. I dig it. You really captured. Look at that expression. And the teeth, too. You got like those little fangs going. I love that. That's great. Looks like you drew this. It almost looks like you drew it in pencil. You know what I mean? Especially the this part here, the background. She's sort of like crying from fear. Oh, the fingerless gloves too. Good perspectives. Yeah. It's good. Very sketchily. Yeah, I mean that's what I do. I just kind of sketch things out. Like, here. Take a look at where this started. You know? I just sketch shit out. And you just gotta keep working on it, and it improves with time. Oh, anyway. There were some other ones. Wasted Wanda. Okay. That's the next prompt. What would Wasted Wanda look like? I think I got it. I don't even need this reference anymore. That's me as Funky Kong. Yeah, there's my Mario. Okay. I gotta finish the Funky Kong one. Well, I mean, I don't know if I could do it justice. Not like these. This is incredible. There we go. That's the best one. I love that. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Let me see if I can get something down for... What was it? Wasted Wanda. Okay. I have an idea. Yeah. Something like this. You learn to become more messy with sketches. Yeah. And that's what I've learned to embrace the clumsiness and stop demanding perfection from myself, because I am a bit of a perfectionist. What am I trying to do here? What am I trying to... I wonder her expression to be like... There we go. Made her too pretty. Looking for a beauty mole. Okay. I'm thinking something like a Dolly Parton-esque. God, what does Dolly Parton look like? Hold on. Let's look at some reference photos. Oh my God. Okay. This. We need some like 1960s. Well, when was her prime? Ugh. Oh no. Oh no, it's guys. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. It's it's not what it looks like. Hello, surfs up, my dude.
Dude, you get the best barrels ever, dude. Just like you pull in and you just get spit right out of them. And you just drop in and just smack the lip.
Yo,
drop down.
Yo, what it do? Yo, we got a raid coming in. Come meet the chat.
Hi, my name's Katrina. And my name is Hugh. I'm Sarah. I'm Emma. And I'm Joe to you.
Yeah, Joe's here too. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Here's what we do to raiders, though. Look, that's you. I'm just joking. Oh my God. Yo, hello? Yo, what's up, friends? Hey. You've come to a strange place. We are aligning our chakras. We're having a I'll be your spirit guide through these Google images of Dolly Parton. We got some ambient music going. If you're wearing headphones, I've encouraged my audience to press them deeper into your skulls for the full experience. Oh my God. Bal says 70s and 80s was prime. Oh my God. Well, we'll take a look at some 70s and 80s. We'll look at Dolly Parton through the decades. But by the way, I appreciate the follow. Much like a surf stream, you guys, you guys, we're in for a lot of just anything goes, really. I mean, we only have 2 rules around here.
Check it out, man. Anything you guys want, we got. Anything you want to do it.
Do it.
Come on, do it. Do it. Come on, do it. Do it.
Just do it. That's the main thing, I think, is just do it. Just fucking do it. Even more than I do it. Because I don't even do it that much, but I try to do it as much as I can. But if they're doing it more than I'm doing it, then they're doing it.
Sorry, Halloween's over. Anything you guys want? Have you guys seen Dolly Parton lately? Is that Mac DeMarco? It's Young Mac and cheese. Oh my gosh, Surfins. It's even better to see you, my friend. Let's see you even better with a little clipperoonie. Let's check out what you were doing in your neck of the woods.
Fine. Pug party. Hey, no. Pug party I'm fine with. I love pug party.
Pug party? I don't know about that. I'm not sure about your conviction there. Oh, some Mega Mans? Oh, you did it. Oh, you did it. You did the thing. Yes. Oh my god. Mexico! Yo, couple with the music. This is great.
I don't know why I did that. I know how to throw a punch and I just hurt my hand a little bit, slapping my chair like that. What the fuck just happened? Did I do it?
You did. Imagine the game just crashes. Oh, I thought that's what happened for a second. Yeah, you're a champion. Nice. That was amazing. Yo, Belmont. Yo, hell yeah. We got Belmont. We got Jojo D. Jojo D. Boy. Nice. Oh, you're doing Binding of Isaac. Sick. Okay, my cloud bot actually is working. It's functioning. It tells me what people were doing when I shout them out. So, sick. Yeah, you like Binding of Isaac? I have it, and I'm really bad at it. So I have like mixed feelings about it, but I appreciate it for what it is. I mean, it gave us this emote, so I mean, that's fun. You're terrible at repentance. Yeah. Those 11 hours of that awful level. Oof. Brutal. Are you doing blood? Oh my god. Wait, how long were you streaming? 9 to 10 hours. You did 11 hours. Wait, you did 9 to 10 hours of blood and then you started playing Binding of Isaac? So we're looking at pictures of Dolly Parton. If for research purposes. Let's see what she looked like in the 70s. Okay. We're getting some prime. Oh, we're getting that prime hair. That's what it's about. Look at this. She looks like she belongs on some sort of like, some British court. You just give her a gavel and a long robe. Perfect for British Parliament. In fact, that's the one. That's the look I'm looking for. That's the one. Check it out. Oh lordy. That is... Why is that such an awful... Oh, it's an Instagram picture. I just copied it from Google. Whatever, that's exactly what I wanted. I didn't want to have to resize it anyway. Okay, so that's my reference. We're drawing... I'm taking art requests, by the way. And I have a short list of two-word prompts. So far we've drawn Dementia Dan. Actually, this was Dementia Cowboy, but we've named him Dementia Dan. Or Dawn-mentia? He's having a hard time remembering where his horse was. And then we're working on Wasted Wanda. Wasted Wanda. Yo, F-Free me with double eyes. Welcome. How you be? What it do? What's up? What's up? Yo. I'm just drawing. But let me know if you have any requests. Serfs. That's where you quest and then you quest again. You do a double quest. Which I'm sure you are pro at. And art is something I am not pro at. But, you know, we out here just trying to make it happen. Should I give her a big forehead? Hold on, I can change that. She's a gift from the heavens. Have you guys heard Jolie, but at 33 RPM? It's pretty good. Someone took, someone has like one of her, like the record or whatever, the actual vinyl that song was from, and slowed it down to 33 RPM. And obviously when you slow something down, it like pitches everything down, so it sounds like a male is singing it. But like the harmonies, she was so good. Like immaculate harmonies. Her vibrato is just like, just every vocal layer is just perfect and like on pitch, and it's crazy to hear those harmonies like the way they are at 33 RPM. All right, here we go. We got some big hair from Wanda. Wasted Wanda. Should I give her... I don't know. I almost want to give her like a... not really big hair, but like... maybe a mullet? Should I give her a mullet? Right now I'm just drawing character portraits of these 2-word prompts. You've heard it at 66 RPM. Yeah, well, that's double the 33. I don't know. That sounds fun. Hold on, let me... I didn't actually read Surfing's Road. I feel bad. You were gonna do PlayStation Retro Request, but Duck Station fucked up. Way to go, Duck Station. Way to go. What happened? I mean, what was the problem? You know, appreciate that that follow. We have anonymous follows around here because nobody needs to know. We ain't gotta know. But if you want a name drop, feel free. I don't know what to do with this hair. I'm actually like I'm just experimenting with shapes at this point. I'm just kind of like, you guys can't see my face, at least not really. I'm kind of squinty right now. I'm just really kind of getting my artistic eye on. You know what I'm saying? Wasted Wanda's really got to have like her, like, she's obviously got blonde hair, but her roots are showing, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and she's fucking wasted. Maybe she has a black eye? Because, you know, all those doors that she keeps running into. Yeah, maybe her, like, makeup is running a little bit. It kept crashing? Oh, that's awful. I don't know if I've ever had like an issue with emulators. At least not yet, knock on wood. By the way, Surfs, I know you are we'll keep this next thing I'm about to say on the down low because, you know, you don't know who could be listening. Could be Daddy Nintendo. We don't know. But I know you like those ROMHAXs, you know what I'm saying? I know you're into that. Last night I was playing a Celeste inspired Haxor That's by the way, Haxor is Ebonics. It's Leet for hacks. Anyway, yeah, Celeste inspired Mario. And it's like really well done. It's done in the style of like Super Mario Brothers 1. And it's, ooh, it's good. Oh, it's good. Like, not even like gimmicky. Like, it's fucking good. Like, it could be a standalone game, which is always really fascinating to me. When like people go, like, put in the extra effort to make something that's just incredible. Just, so good. Better than like the original owners of the IP could ever make. But they can't do anything with it. Like, they can't, you know, they're just because of like the lawsuits and shit like that. It's like, you know, if you're gonna go out of your way to make something that's like, that's that well made and that inspired, like, make it your own. It might as well. I think I'm gonna expand this canvas. Maybe to like 96? I feel like it's appropriate considering what I want to try to do. There's not enough space. I feel like... What am I trying to do? I've never drawn from this perspective. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm trying too hard. I need to like be more sketchy with this. And by sketchy, I mean like in style, because otherwise I'm not really gonna get it. I'm gonna spend too much time on like the minutia. You get the scope, the bigger picture here, if you will. Hey, lurking, yo, by all means, serfs. I always forget to say, you know, I appreciate the raid. Feel free to take down your setup, do whatever you need to do, post stream, do the 3 S's, take a shower, take a shit, have a sandwich, whatever you need. Let's see. I mean, not necessarily in that order, but yes, in that order. What's it called? Ooh, it's called Celeste Mario. Oh, I don't remember. Hold on, let me find it. Yeah, I think it's literally just Celeste Mario. I think I might be able to find. Is it in my browser? Shit, I don't think so. I have Celeste 64. I have the Super Mario World. I mean, honestly, I think if you just like Google it, that's how I found it anyway. Zap and Dash. That's what it is. It actually has a proper name. It's called Zap and Dash. There it is. There's the link. There, yeah. Anyway, it looks like this, for anyone that is wondering and can't be bothered to find it themselves. The Celeste Mario I was talking about. It's so good. Like, I love the art style. It's just completely black background, really minimal art, but like very effective. Like, it doesn't need to be like detailed. It's just a platformer, just run and jump. This classic run and jump, man. You know? And it's hard, by the way. I will not I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's a walk in the park. But even though it's hard, I wouldn't discourage people from playing it. Like, it's like Dark Souls hard in the sense that the more you grind, the better you get at it. Like, it's not just like, oh, you just jump over a couple of gaps and, you know, you beat half the game already. You gotta work for it, and I appreciate that about that game. Okay, so I want, what am I trying to do here? I want her knees to be like kind of bowed inward, but they're gonna be, the other leg is gonna be hidden behind her, like, you know, her junk. So, yo, I could go for a sandwich too. It's about that time. It's like, it's about getting time, you know what I'm saying? So, I won't go for like too much longer, but in case anyone's wondering, I don't exclusively do art streams. In fact, I haven't done an art stream in like 600 years, I think. So, I'm gonna erase her arm here. I honestly, if you guys came here from Surf Stream, I like to think that I truly align. It may not seem like it right now because of the ambient shit and like the art stream, but I really do feel like I align with like Surf's vibe. And the fact that you guys are here is a testament to that, because I feel like he also believes that, he feels the same way. So, you know, I think the reason why the vibe's a little bit different today, because this is not what I normally would do, you know what I'm saying? So I'm streaming at an earlier time too, so I'm trying to make it feel different, because it is different. What the hell do bottles look like? What do hands look like? Hands are hard. Something like that. By the way, the prompt here, I should say, is Wasted Wanda. There we go. Something like that. And then, I don't know, we can have like a little... I don't know. How do you depict inebriation? Is it something like this? What's Wanda's Snapchat? It's a nice distraction. Yeah. Nice distraction from like one of the most important days of our lives. Maybe she's got like a hole in her jeans. Nah. I don't know. Trying to figure out what should her other arm be doing? Her name's Wasted Wanda. Asking for a friend. God, what else does she need? Fingers, maybe? Nah. Maybe something like that. I don't friggin' know. Well, she's gotta have a cross right on her titties. I don't know. Michael Cusack's YOLO reminds you of one of the main characters. Oh, I've never heard of that one. What's their name? Oh, maybe I do. Is it the one where they're like all Australian? Oh, right. Is it this one? Yeah, that's sort of what I'm going for. Some bogan. Either one. Yeah. Oh, the earrings. Right, so she's got like the tank. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Should give her like Giant earrings, duh. Sure, something like that. I think I drew them a little high. On the right side. Okay. So, I mean... something like that, I guess. It's good enough for me. I don't know what to do with her mouth. Or like her face. I don't even know if it's like the right angle. Or at the correct angle. I don't know. A bong? Oh my god. Should add a bong. Okay, so I think it would make more sense if I colored her. I should make her hair look a little bit more disheveled. Yeah. I think that's sort of what I was going for. Okay. Yeah. Let's give her some color. Yo, her tits are hanging like real fucking low. Maybe more like this. Maybe way down here. Where was it before? Here? And maybe something like that. Could give her like crazy ass tits. Yeah, there we go. That's more fun. That's more fun. Sorry, guys. Remember, she's wasted. You don't want any of this. The bottle needs some X's. Yeah, I was I was debating what kind of like label, but her hand's covering it. Okay, so let me give her a little, just a quick something. Just to sort of like inform some of the shapes, right? And it's gonna start to take form, I guess. Oops. And then you guys can like sort of realize my vision. Yeah. Fuck. You guys picking up what I'm putting down? You guys smelling what I'm cooking? Brown bottle. Could be green. Could go green. I think the shade could be interesting with some of these highlights. You guys know what I mean? That could be fun. Okay, I'm thinking definitely some of that action. Yeah, the mascara running. Okay, and then oh, I've missed. It's part of her shirt. Oh, should I give her Live, Laugh, Love knee-high boots? I guess her other leg is kind of missing here from the picture. So I could draw like this. So it's like still kind of there. Like her knees are turned in, you know? Okay. So she's obviously, she's a brunette. Or I drew her part all weird. She is Dolly Parton. Just looks like she has shit on her head. And that's okay. Because maybe it is. You don't know that. You don't know. You don't know Wasted Wanda? AKA just Wanda? she's living her best life. Or just, she's living a life. Cool. Oh yeah, I gotta give her some of those, like, yeah, there we go. Some of the highlights in there. You know, she still looks good on a Tuesday. Here we go. Wasted Wanda. What's she doing? Well, I don't even know what this pose is. Maybe I'll draw the rest of her. Should I? Should I extend the canvas? You know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. What kind of shoes? What kind of shoes should she be wearing? I'm thinking, man, what's a good like trailer trash kind of shoe? What's a trailer stiletto? Yeah, I don't know if I care for these boots, to be honest. Maybe she doesn't have shoes. She's a shoeless woman. One shoe off. Bow. That's why I keep you around. Okay, so, well, we gotta draw her, like, just give her some general, like, feet, I guess. I don't know if I drew her legs long enough. Is this what we want? Whoa. One shoe off. Ugg boots? I thought about that. So which foot should she be? I think... Maybe this foot is like... Oh, man. I'm trying to imagine what this foot would be doing. Move her a little bit. I don't know why I limited myself to that Small of canvas size. Oops. Oh, I forgot. This should be like... yeah, something like that. Yeah, you feel me? Okay, so her foot. This is gonna be wild. So she's got 1 foot. Like this, maybe? That's crazy. She's only got 4 toes, because you know. It's cartoon law. I think The Simpsons declared that like 80 years ago. This is a really wide bottle. Maybe it's a wine bottle. You don't know. Be a small wine bottle though. You ever do this? You ever flip your art? You ever make your art twerk? She's dancing. Whoa. Ugh. Don't flip it enough. Yeah, honestly, like... flipping art, man. That's where it's at. Oh, I gotta draw her foot like way lower. If I give her platforms... Nah, you know what? I won't. I won't give her platforms. I'll give her some type of like... Dude, I don't know what women's shoes look like. Just guessing. Right? Am I close? Something like that, right? This is for all you foot enthusiasts. No judgment. Not around here. Just saying. Okay. Oh, I didn't draw her. I didn't finish drawing her elbow. Looks like she has inside out elbow. She's been stricken from birth with that inside out elbow. It's debilitating, really. Sometimes you get inside out armpit. I don't really know what's worse. What's her other arm doing? Shit. I want her other arm to be like, doing something dumber than it is now. Hold on. So we'll do... holding up her boobs. Kind of want her arm to be doing... Oh, man. Okay, you know what I should do? Oh, this is gonna be wild. You guys are not expecting this. That's right, I pulled the old switcheroo on you guys. I think it'll frame her body better. So she's actually got her other arm holding the beer. Oh, I started coloring this way too early. But that's okay. We'll sketch it out and then we'll recolor it. It's fine. I want her shoulder to be like dropping down low. And then her other arm is just kind of like... You know what I'm saying? It's like dragging behind her, between her legs. Oh god, this is so funny. You guys seeing what I'm seeing? Oh, this is fun. Oops. We're just having fun. I mean, we're just trying to draw as like stupidly as possible. That's my goal every time I draw. That means the bottle's backwards. It's not worth it. just redraw the highlight. There we go. Something like that, maybe. Cool. And then, oh, I gotta give her like, black arm. We gotta give her black face. I'm just kidding. Gotta give her some like, something. Ooh, maybe handcuffs. That's kind of funny. That's adding to her character. I'm just thinking like some jewelry that's just hanging off of her. Maybe a hair tie. Bit of this action going. All right, what are we thinking here, guys? I mean, that's wasted Wanda. Pretty much. I think we kind of got there. I love that. I like to imagine people coming into my stream just like having not seen it from the start and just being like, how dare you? How dare you slander Dolly Parton like this? And I'll be like, no, you don't understand. It's wasted Wanda. This is Wanda. It's Wanda. Boo stains. Right, she's not fucked up enough. Did I give her a mustache? Okay, boo stains on her shirt. Okay, so we gotta give her like some just oops. I don't even know what these were constituted as boob stains. We are abstaining. Make it a different color. Brown. Well, Spice Boy did say to get wild with the shading, so that's what I'm gonna do. Just go ham, you know? just letting it happen. Just hamming. Let it happen. Oh. Green? Nah. Perfect. What's a good orange. It's a little too crazy. With the skin tones, you kind of have to do it a certain way. Yeah, look at those little piggies. She's delicious. She's something. Wait, hold on. There we go. Making her even more so. Crazy looking character. Oops. Give her lips an outline. Yeah, if we're going real wild. Let's see what we can do with this derriere. This round rumpus. Should work on her hair a little bit. Been neglecting that. There we go. Something like that. Dang. Some might even say this is wasted Wanda. Booty, booty, booty. Yo, Spice, check this out. She's dancing. Faster. Nice. Okay. Oh, wait. Forgot like the best part. Just gotta have that bling. We'll edit it in post. We'll make it make more sense later. A bottle of vodka. Ew, yeah. The vodka is conducive with the drinking, as some might say. Cool. Anyway, I don't know. That's pretty much it. That's Wanda. I mean, like, I don't know what else you want from me. We got Dementia Dan. We got Wasted Wanda. What else? Oh yeah. We got here, let me do this instead. Whoa. What did I just do? Hold on. Let's try this again. We need Funky Me over here. There we go. It's a little better. There it is. What else we got? Ooh, we got me. We got my little dudes. We got our Mario redraw. Imagine if we got a Mario that looked like this. Oh, colored nail. Oh, I should give her like long nails. Although maybe on her fingers. There we go. It's good enough for me. Yeah, we did it. I think we accomplished the request. That's the end of our request. We still got the spoopy emotes. I love that Garf though.
Shut
that
up and take my
that Garf
money.
could be like all year round, to be honest.
Take my money. Shut up.
No.
Take it.
No.
Take it so hard. Take it right in the back pocket. Yeah. Yeah. You know you like it when you take my money.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what Matt Glad says to Wanda every Thursday night at the Reveal Lounge. Yeah. Take my money. Take my dollar bills. Yo, how you doing, Matt? Oh, Matt Glad's in the house? Matt Glad's in the house? What's up? How you be? Yo. We got a double dosage of me and Matt Glad? Nervous? Yeah, everyone take a load off. Everyone just calm down. Just do what Spice Boy's doing. Have a vodka. Become wasted Wanda. Nice. Yeah, you know, to be honest, I didn't even really plan on streaming today, but here we are. And you're having a Modelo? Perfect. I actually have some, what are they called? You guys know 10 Barrel? The brewery, 10 Barrel? They're based out of the Northwest. Actually, I think they're here in Portland. But they were recently bought out by, I think, Anheuser-Busch. Bunch of fucking sellouts. Anyway, I like their beer because they have like these like really basic names for their beer. Like they have pub beer. My favorite one is actually their IPA. It's called Apocalypse. I always make the joke that the beer is from the future. The Terminators came back in time to give us beer. But they also have their take on like a Mexican lager, and it's called Cerveza. And they were super cheap at the grocery store. Like about a month ago, I got like a 12 pack for like $8. It was insane. It was like less than $1 per beer. Yeah. You cut a lime, toss a lime into that. You got a Mexican fiesta going. You have work tomorrow that may require high visibility gear. Damn, dude. Yeah, you gotta wear all those all that day glow. And you want to get hit by a car. Are you working at night? High visibility. You gotta get your neon yellows, your safety orange, safety greens. Anyway, I was saying I didn't really plan on streaming, but I just my finger slipped and I hit the go live button, so we're sort of just we've settled onto this, you know. I just made a little bit of art for the sake of art. And you know, because someone's got to replace Spice Boy. Hold on, let me see if I can get some like shading on this. Is that too dark? I feel like it's a little too dark. What's like a good common ground? Nah. Green, maybe? Brown? Maybe... Nah, that's way too dark. Ah, screw it. Maybe I'll just make this shade right here the darkest shade, and then add maybe some like some highlights to a rumpus instead. That might be the better option. Something like that. Kind of ties it all together. Because it's already got some of this color on the cuffs of her pants. So anyway, I'm kind of hungry. Like I could go without, but I know that I should, so I think I'm gonna like probably end stream here. Pick the vibe back up. Jesus Christ, why didn't you guys tell me it was so drab the entire time? Can I draw a picture of you riding a dinosaur? I already did. Look. That's you right there. You just can't see the dinosaur. They're actually in the background. There's pterodactyl. You're actually riding a pterodactyl. You're leading a flock of pterodactyls. There it is. That's you. And that's me. Oh my god, yo, Surfs. Surfs up, my dude. Yeah. Hell yeah. Nice. I guess. I don't know, maybe I'll come back and play some games. Maybe I'll draw Mario Jr. Not Baby Mario. Yo. You caught a stream. Let me greet you properly. We got the fetus Mario, yeah. The third trimester Mario. Embryo Mario. Embrario. Spermario. Yeah, he's eating Paschetti with extra baguette. From the Stargate universe? The guy from the Stargate universe is streaming? Oh, you mean like the royal monarch of Twitch? Yo, hell yeah, Muskunk was in the house. Marbrio, yeah. You Bal would slide in. You got that 360 no scope, dude. We breathe the same air and share the same sunlight. Yo. Right here. That hit me right there, my dude. Nice. I feel the same. You guys are dope. So anyway, what do you guys want to do? No, I'm just joking. I'm gonna find you guys a new home. Who's streaming? Should I just raid the homepage? Should I just raid Lucky Chappy? I feel like he needs the support. What even is this? Apex Legends, I guess. Look at this aimbot. What the fuck is he doing? I've never seen anyone do that in any game. Literally ever. Need to learn Bal's humor magic. Bal's on it. He's got it. Okay, so... Let's try to support some friends. Who's on?
Let's go.
Should I raid the AI Jesus? Yo, middle ditch. Thomas Middleditch is on. Bajo's on? What? 12? Oh my god, 12-hour stream? Jesus. Yo, by the way, if you guys want to see an actually good pixel artist, check out Adam C. Eunice. I'm not even joking. This dude has been teaching me like a lot of the things that I already know through like YouTube tutorials and stuff. Like there's like a handful of pixel artists who have gone out of their way, like established pixel artists who've gone out of their way to create these in-depth tutorials on YouTube, and he's one of them, and he's like top tier, as you can tell by this by his art. No, right now he's probably going in depth into like describing how to draw someone laying down. I don't know what this is, maybe a bed, but he uses Figma, so he like does like a lot of sketches and stuff, just to like explain stuff. And it's like every time you tune into his channel, it's like watching a TED Talk. It's really cool. And he's developing a game, which finally it got funding. And it's really cool to like see this guy like kind of like grow, because yeah, he's got a check mark and everything, but he's not even like really he's not a big name he's not like a big streamer or anything like that. He's just a dude. So it's really cool to see what he does. Jank Jesus? Shroom? Klebs? Yo, that's the beauty of streaming early. You get to hang out with all your friends. You get to see all kinds of cool people that you never get to see otherwise. Yo, Gamer Herb's on, doing some Scarevember. We might just have to raid Herb. Herb's a good homie. Adsy's an OG, doing some Lego. Some Scarevember, some Tecmo. Oh my god. Yeah, fuck it. Let's head over to Herb. Same with like what I was saying about Surfins. There's like a handful of people, like other like-minded streamers that I like truly feel aligned with, and Surfins is one of them. And you know, let's keep the train going. If you guys came from Surfins raid and stuck around, stick around for this raid as well. Everyone that was like in chat, hang out with Herb. Herb is fantastic retro streamer. Like, it's a LGBTQIA safe haven. They just know so much about games, like just so much knowledge, and just from like personal experience, just playing all this shit. He was doing Sega Timber, I think, for a while. Yeah, hang out with Herb with your herbs. Yo, he's not a narc. So, what's our raid message? Oh my god, Spice. That emo, that's great. What do you guys think? We need a quick and witty raid message. Get wasted like Wanda. I want to get Wanda wasted. It's the end of the world. Hold on. You know what we should do is we should end this proper. There we go. Let's get some proper credits going. Everyone that was hanging out, whether you came in naturally or you were forced upon my neck of the woods, thanks for hangs, even if you were just lurking in the background. Remember the raid message? Here, I'll copy and paste it into chat for everybody. There we go. Get your thank eggs. We have, if you're subbed, you can use my child's pose, my yoga emote. Twitch has one. No, thank you for the stream, Spice Boy. Thank you. And let's get this raid underway, which it already is. You guys are already you're on the conveyor belt. There's no getting off. Yeah. Hang out with Herb, even if you guys are like gonna fuck off and like watch the election or like whatever. Like at least say hi to Herb, show the love. He's a rad dude, and if you guys like my stream, you'll like him. Yeah, spam the chat. Just fuck up his chat. That's what we need to do. Herb is a badass, for real. Yeah. I'm just gonna let it wind down. I'm just gonna try to, I don't know. Everyone, like I said, spam the raid, but get a snack too. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.